Good morning, dear ones. I hope you're enjoying your stay at home. We need to wrap up what we started last term, that's the second term's work, because very soon we'll be starting the third term work online, and so we are asked to go back to school. And last term, we started doing ratio. We explained what proportion meant, and we're solving some ratio questions, word problems, using the unitary method. We say, for example, if you are given the cost of, let's say, 4 bags of cement, and you are asked to find, let's say, the cost of 7 bags, it's advisable to know how much 1 bag of cement cost. So you find the unit cost. That was what we did, the unitary method. So today I want to look at another alternative method. If you don't want to use the unitary method, this is another method you can also use. So I just want to use this medium to deliver the lessons bit by bit, and questions will be sent on the online so that we will answer them. So let's proceed. Okay, so I use the example I was talking about. It says, the question, I'm reading the question: 4 bags of cement cost 120 Ghana cedis. What is the cost of 7 bags of cement? So by the ratio method, we are going to form two equal ratios. So, we are going to use 4 numbers in all. Okay, but if you look at the question, 3 numbers are given. It means one is missing, and so we are going to replace the missing number by any alphabet at all. You can see 4, 120, and then 7. So how do we form our ratios? We can form one ratio using the bags of cement. So we can have bags at one side, and then we can have costs at another side. So with the bags, the first number of bags mentioned was 4. Okay, so 4, and the second is 7. So 4 is to 7. And I said we are forming equal ratios. So it means that since they are proportional, the number of bags is going to be proportional to the cost. Now let's go to the cost area. Since we wrote 4 first, we need to write the cost for 4 bags first under the cost here. Okay, so 4 bags cost 120 cedis, and 120 is to the cost of 7 bags. We don't know, so we can say let M be the cost of 7 bags of cement. Okay, so our M represents the cost of 7 bags of cement. Okay, so we have two ratios here. 4 is to 7, or you can write it as 4/7. Okay, and then 100 is to, so 120 is to M, or 120 M. Okay, what is important is writing your ratios very well. If you get the ratios well, it's easy to solve. Let's look at another way to write our two ratios. We can also write number of bags to 8 costs, okay, at one side, and another number of bags is to 8 costs. So bag is to cost, bag is to cost. The first case, we formed ratios for only bags and the ratio for only cost. Here we are doing it bag matching its cost. So the first number of bags, 4, is to 120, and we are saying this is equal to 7 bags is to M. We don't know, and we have said M should represent the cost of 7 bags. So like I'm saying, if you can't really, you're not familiar with this horizontal writing, so you can write it as a fraction. Yes, it's equal to 7 on M. When you swap them, if you miss them, you may get it wrong. So you make sure it matches. If you are choosing this style, you stick to it or this. We'll give some examples and you try to write the ratios only. And then our next videos will be looking at how we are going to solve it to get our answer. Okay, so we have another question here. It says 4 yards of leather can make 36 pairs of footwears. How many footwears can 11 yards of leather make? So this time we are saying that let W be footwears made with 11 yards of leather. So we are going to look at our two options. First, we want to form ratios with a ratio for the leather. Let's say yards of leather. And then we'll form a ratio for footwear. Separate ratios. And they are proportional, so they are equal. Okay. Now, the first yards of the leather is 4. The second number is 11. So 4 is to 11, or 4 over 11. And then let's go to the footwear. 4 was written first. So you have to write the number of footwears made from 4 yards of leather. When you swap it, you are going to get it wrong. Okay. So 4 yards of leather can make 36 pairs. Is to, for 11 yards of leather, we don't know yet, and we are saying it should be represented by W. So this is also 36 on W. Good. So that is the ratio. Okay. You have this, or you go leather to footwear. So you have 4 is to 36, and that is equal to 11 is to W, or 4 on 36 is equal to 11 on W. Great. So any of these is correct. I hope you had it correct too. We'll look at how to solve it in our next video. Bye for now.